What's up, guys? Welcome, Crypto Fud. And holy smokes, let's jump right into this one. All right, so Moons. Wow, this thing is going crazy right now. I actually drew up this fib retracement right before the video, and Moon was sitting at like 18 cents, and it's literally jumped up. It's just broke through the whole fib retracement. So we're gonna have to redraw this live on air, even though we're not live. I'm posting a video. So right now, just want to update on Moons. Right now, Moons is going crazy. You can see we fell back into that fib retracement. A couple things that I wanted to point out. So obviously, everybody knows if you are following the channel or if you're involved with Moons, we all understand what happened here. I'm not going to get into it, but there was a massive drop right here up to about 90, I think 93% drop, right? Let's actually measure it out with our handy dandy tools here. So you saw about a 90% drop, right? This thing just literally fell to the floor. Everybody thought it was over with. I was contemplating. I was like, you know what? I wonder if I should buy in. I didn't see it at 2 cents. I saw it like around 3 cents by the time I woke up. But I if you haven't seen my video when this happened, I remember, and if I have to, I'll soundbite it. But I remember saying, if you're holding on to Moons, you're better off. And I don't give out financial advice, but I was like, you're better off holding on to it right now, not selling for a loss, and watching to see maybe what this thing could do. Because even though they stated that they're not going to be using Moons, right? Reddit not going to be using Moons for their incentive plan, you will call it, right, for interaction on Reddit. There could still be a possibility where this thing could easily shoot back up, given that the market cap has just always been so relatively small. And imagine it going down 90%. The market cap was already small at 20 cents. Imagine at 2 cents, it was down and out. Like, I mean, it didn't take much for this thing to really start moving up again. So I said, with Luna, I always remember with Luna Classic, when Luna dropped, it fell down to like nothing. And it's still, if you guys remember, people, myself, was even making money. I was buying in when it was like down to like fractions of a penny, and then it would shoot up to like 10 cents, and it was like going crazy, right? And people were making money off of it, even though the project was technically dead at the time. It was still a project. It was still, you're still capable of trading it, and the market cap fell down so low. And that's almost the same thing that happened here, just on a smaller scale, right? So right now we are sitting at around 20 cents. The 200-day moving average, if this even matters, it is basically, it keeps hitting it, getting above it briefly, and then falling under it. So I wonder if it's just having a trouble breaking through that 200-day moving average, which would be somewhere around the 21 cent mark. Now, before the drop, we did technically, you could see this is where we're at right now. We did have days where we were spiked up, but we weren't far above where we're at right now. And I wouldn't doubt that maybe something like that happens, to where maybe we find a spot right now. It's shooting up like crazy, right? But I wouldn't doubt that we maybe find a spot for some kind of support somewhere, possibly up in the 25 to 28 cent mark. We'll have to see how this plays out. Or there could be a new spot where it has some support somewhere, probably around that 19 to 20 cents. If it can't get up, it would have to get up to probably around 30 something cents, and then maybe retrace back and find some support somewhere around 25 to 28 cents. So we'll have to see how that goes, because it hasn't technically played out yet. It is sitting around 19. Like I said, that could be the new spot for support, somewhere around that 19.3 right here, where we have this spot right here for some support, maybe possibly around there. Could possibly go higher, obviously, right? The reason why I keep saying possibly and this and that, because right now we're in the middle of a pump, right? So this thing, from where it was at just yesterday, was about 5 cents. If you can see, it's up 300% right now, technically. And if you want to get down to the nitty gritty, when it dropped down to that what was that, 2 cents, a little over 2.5 cents, it's up 650%. So that buy right there, if someone caught it down there where everybody was all terrified, if anybody caught that bottom right there and they've been sitting on it, they're up 600+%. So that's just awesome. Again, what do I see in the future for this? Again, like I said, I wouldn't doubt. Right now, we're obviously, it's getting a lot of volume coming in. The market cap is somewhere around like 3 or 4 million, I believe. You also have volume somewhere around that same spot around 3 to 4 million. It's probably even exceeded that since the last hour that I've watched. But I wouldn't doubt that we, like I keep saying, we get somewhere around this 25 to 28 cent range, because this is where we kind of sat for a while. I wouldn't doubt that we get somewhere around there and we kind of just like hover around those areas. Again, if we can't break that 30 cent mark, then we're probably not going to be sitting at around 25 cents. We'll most likely sit around anywhere from where we're at right now at the 19 to possibly maybe right here at this 382 at the 14.5 cent, somewhere around there. But regardless, I mean, from where it was at just 2 days ago at 5 cents and to where it's at right now, and where it could possibly find some support until it does get on its next leg to move up, it's still, up hundreds of percent. So it's doing great. I don't know. Leave a comment in the comments in regards to. I didn't do any research on their Twitter to see if maybe they came out with an announcement that they're going to retrace what they said and maybe they're going to be using Moon again. I don't know. You guys let me know. Update us, because we're all community here. So, if you guys find out any information, let us know. I'm just here. I'm just doing the numbers, the TA. So, if you are holding on to this and you've been down and you're possibly in the green, this is going to be a decision that you need to make. If you were to ask me, I would say, what do I always say? I don't give out financial advice, right? But if I was holding on and I have been at a loss and I'm possibly in the green, I would possibly be looking to see what I can do, or what my game plan would be in regards to possibly maybe selling for right now and waiting for some kind of a cool off, right? Looking for some kind of a cool off, because what scares me is that this thing has rocketed 300, almost 300% in the last 24 hours. When something like that happens, a lot of times you will see a reverse and it will come down. Like I said, we're probably looking at somewhere around that 14.5 cents will be probably a spot for some solid support. If we break that, somewhere around the 10-11 cent mark would probably be your next spot of some support. So if you were to sell at 20 cents or somewhere around where we're right now, you could double your position if we drop back down to 10 or 11 cents, right? Because I'm always looking long term, So if you're able to double your position, then that's great. And you bring your average back down to about 10 cents, 10 or 11 cents. That's if that plays out. You could have those diamond hands and hold on, and we could be, this could be just the beginning of a pump, and we could see something where we get up to the 28 and 30 cent mark. Like I stated, this thing won't take much for it to really get up there. The only reason why I'm just saying to keep a close eye on this today, because we have shot up so much in the last 24 hours. That's the only thing that I'm saying. So just keep an eye on it. Good luck to everybody that's in Moon. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe so you get instant alerts. If I have to, I'll come out with a live today in the middle of the day. I don't care, whatever time it is, and we'll map this out. For right now, like I said, just keep an eye on it. Hit the like so we can send it to the algorithm gods. Maybe some people out there don't even know anything about Moons, and maybe they'll find out through this video. You never know, right? Other than that, guys, thank you so much.